going on, guys? DB-YGO here with another deck profile. I have from our GOAT format tournament my second place runner-up, and his name's Jesse. And Jesse, what did you play today?
I played Beast Burn today.
Beast Burn, Aggro Bomb, whatever they call it these days, whatever the kids call it these days. It's a crazy deck. I hate it, but Jesse's a good dude, so I deck profiled him anyway. No, so yeah, he'll go ahead and get into the cards. So go ahead when you're ready.
We'll get started. We play 3 of the main star of the show, 3 Panda. This is the best card in the deck.
Yes, it is. The card's insane.
It combos really well with the rest of my deck. I can recruit it with basically all of my cards, Sandgan, Giant Rat, all those good guys. And then I have ways to make him really big, and if you make the mistake of playing Scapegoat, well, he's going to be huge.
He punishes Scapegoat hard.
Then I play triple Nimble Manga.
Okay.
This is just more recruiters to keep me in the game longer so I can draw into my burn cards. Unfortunately, it is a burn deck.
Yeah.
This gives me life, especially against my round 1. It was incredible. I would not trade this guy for anything. Triple Giant Rat. This guy gets me all my beasts out of the deck.
Yep.
He's also a knock magnet, but that's fine.
Yeah, he is.
It's better than him than my other cards. He recruits everything because they're all like under 15 in Earths.
He's a knock magnet and a DD Warrior Lady magnet.
Yeah.
That's right.
So this guy is an Earth, but he has an important place in the deck. That's Koala.
Yep.
He has a huge defense stat for this format. A lot of just standard monsters of format really struggle to get over him. And a lot of people would just attack into him while holding most of their cards because they don't want to set cards and get blown up by Heavy Storm or
that card does a ton of damage.
Yeah, 400 per card.
No one ever prepares for that. I remember vividly back in like 2004 when, especially when Ben played Burn, he played 3 of these, and this card was always just insane.
Yeah, I mean 3 is probably okay, but then when you get Nox, it feels really bad.
Yeah.
So this guy is a double-edged sword. He was both amazing and really bad today.
Main deck Mobius.
Yes.
Alright, so explain this.
Well, because I play so many recruiters and so many cards to keep things on the board, it's really easy to find a tribute summon from Mobius. So it really helps in certain matchups like Warrior, which ended up winning today.
Yeah.
Basically, I don't want to get blown out by Solemn Judgments or Royal Decrees, anything like that. If I go up against a main deck Royal Decree, I don't want to mess with that. So I'll usually save this guy until I really need him. Also, if I contribute over like Sandgan and Search, like Panda or anything, I really need to close out the game.
That makes sense. That's I like that choice.
And then we just got some standard 1-ups. We got our Sandgan, Exiled Force, Breaker, Tribe. I'll explain the other ones. These are all pretty standard cards. I mean, what is there to say that as everybody already know?
We all know what these cards. Yeah, these cards are incredible.
This guy searches my whole deck. I love him. Then we've got Injection Fairy Lily.
Yep.
This didn't come up that much today, but pulling it out of the deck off of a Giant Rat can keep me in the game for a long time.
Yep.
Or I can just close games out really quickly if they weren't prepared.
Yeah, she'll steal games out of nowhere.
Yeah. And then I play both of the jars. These guys can just refuel my hand or destroy entire boards if my opponent overextends and plays a bunch of really strong monsters, or if I have put a bunch of tokens on their field, it pops all of them and can close out the game itself.
Yeah.
So, and then this guy, you know.
It can give them lots of monsters for just desserts too.
Yeah. So that's all the monsters. Then I just play a lot of 1-ups on the spells. A lot of them you are familiar with.
Yeah.
Graceful.
Wait, what's this card do? What's this card do? This is to draw 3 cards and you just keep playing it over and over?
Yeah.
YouTube video?
Yeah, these cards just draw.
Yep.
This one, you know what it is.
The Unholy Trinity.
Yeah. And I play 1 Premature, 1 Heavy, 1 MST, and 1 Book. These are, I consider these my interaction cards.
Okay.
So this can either get me like Exiled Force again if I need to get rid of like a Jinzo that's really clogging up the field.
Yep.
I used it to pop this with Exiled Force to pop like BLS and stuff because I have ways to keep the BLS on the field and I don't want him to banish my cards every turn.
Yeah.
So this is just another way to get rid of problems, and then everything else is pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. I'm surprised you're only playing 1 Book of Moon in a deck that's susceptible to Jinzo.
That's true. If I were to play this deck again, I would either main deck another copy of Book of Moon or at least throw more on my side deck.
Yeah.
Because not everybody's main decking Jinzo.
Right.
Some people were today.
Yeah.
And then the last few cards, 1 level Emery B. I would honestly probably bump this up to 2. This card was incredible all day. I wish I had more copies of it.
Oh, if you need one, I got you.
Oh no, I got it. It's just
okay.
not in the main deck.
Okay.
Yeah, but it came up against everyone today, but I was sadly only playing one. So.
Gotcha.
And then I've got one wave motion cannon. This is if my opponent wants to turtle up and just wait and stall me out, which is already a bad idea against the burn deck, but if they want to sit on swords, they want to sit on, threatening a mirror force or anything, then this is going to punish them really hard for that.
That's going to put a lot of pressure on.
Yeah.
Excuse me, yawning.
And then finally, Last Will.
Last Will.
So this card is busted with recruiters. I can crash a giant rat, a nibble manga, do anything I want. And then not only do I get a second monster off of those cards, I can pull out a panda from the deck, Injection Fairy Lily. I can go for game out of nowhere with this card.
Yep.
I would have played a second one. I didn't have one.
I got you. I've got tons of those.
And finally, the traps. This is the main star for my trap lineup. This guy combos really well with the main monster, Panda.
Yep.
With these two cards together, I mean, this clogs up your board. It doesn't let you have a presence at all.
Yep.
And I can just sit on my cards and then burn you for game eventually, or I can just swing this guy into him and deal tons of damage every single time he attacks.
It does so much damage. I watched your game against Ben and against Ethan.
Yeah. These are the unfair cards.
Yeah, that
just
sucks.
hurts. This is really good with the Geometrio. That's a free 1,500 right there. If my opponent happened to have two others, that's just 25 every single time.
Also punishes Scapegoat.
Yep.
This deck punishes Scapegoat really hard.
Oh yeah, it's not a good matchup if you're playing the Scapegoats.
Yeah.
Triple Secret Barrel. This card is really strong because the rest of my deck kind of encourages you to keep cards in your hand. So you just pile up cards, and this just punishes you for holding on to them.
Yep.
I don't really have anything else to say about it. All these cards are chainable, which is incredible because it's really strong against Heavy Storm. MST,
these cards were really strong for this format.
Yeah, for sure. And then the last three cards: one Mirror Force, one Ceasefire, one Ring of Destruction. These are easy to explain.
Yeah.
Ceasefire, I don't love it. It's kind of weak with the Geometrios, but it does flip up monsters and they don't get their effects, so in niche situations that can really come in clutch. But today it was all right. I would have traded it for other things.
I don't know. Ceasefire's pretty good though. I don't know. I don't mind it.
It's not a bad card. That's 42 cards. That's the main deck.
Okay.
We'll move on to the side deck. I don't have a fusion deck.
No Metamorphosis in this baby.
I play two Legendary Jujutsu Master.
Love this card.
This guy has a huge defense stat, so if I'm playing something like Chaos and they're playing like Chaos Orc or something, not BLS obviously, but if they just swing into this, that thing is going back to their hand.
Top of the deck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, top of the deck?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's even better.
Yeah, no, I am very familiar with this card. I played it in the 2011 tournament. I made like 3 of those in the 2011 tournament, but like I've always loved this card. This card's incredible.
Also has the benefit of being a level 3 monster, so he sits under Gravity Bind, he sits under level limit. Like,
randomly, if you need to beat in for like 1300 direct, you can do it.
Yeah, this guy is you can just sit him on him all day, just like Desquala, except he's even better.
Yeah.
Next, we got 2 Nobleman of Crossout and 2 Nobleman of Extermination. So I played this because I hate people flipping Magician of Faith on me. That's the main reason, but it's just if I play another deck that plays Recruiters or anything like that, that's just a solid answer. I mean, it's self-explanatory, it's not.
Yeah.
This guy, I really don't want to see like Royal Decrees or anything that can interrupt my board. I want my summon of Panda or something like that to go through. I don't want you to flip something and destroy my monster as soon as I summon it. Now, this can banish my own traps, but...
They can chain decree to that, though.
Yes, but at least it gets it out, and then I don't have to, they can't chain it to my other traps later, and then I can work on getting rid of it with like my main deck Mobiuses and stuff.
Doesn't decree just stay face up?
It will, but this forces it out, so they can't like say
I guess that means you know that you can deal with it. Like if you have like Mobius or MST, you know what you're dealing with. Yeah. I suppose that makes sense. I
got main decked answers. This guy just kind of helps, and it's just kind of.
It's good against Solemn Judgment though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I hit Ethan's Solemn Judgment with that.
Oh man, that's rough.
I'll explain this one first. It's just another copy, like I said. I love it. I would put it in the main deck.
See, I already got it for him. Yeah. Like, while off camera, I handed him the second copy because I'm a good guy. No, I'm joking.
No, that's all good. Yeah, I probably would move this to the main deck. This card is incredible.
Yeah, that card's good.
So this was kind of a meme. United we stand.
Oh no, the Panda just gets bigger.
The Panda gets bigger. This can help me beat over something that's really big like BLS, or even just push for game even when I thought that I couldn't. I only played the one copy, it never came up, but I'd be willing to give it a try again.
That's awesome.
2 Dust Tornadoes, 2 7 Tools.
I like that.
I was preparing for the Warriors. They didn't help me out too much, but this guy did. He came in clutch. He was hitting those solemn judgments as he set them, so it would allow me to make my plays. But
yeah,
unfortunately, in the match you'll see I bricked on the Mobiuses, who might leave the main deck. And then 2 Threatening Roars and 1 Magic Cylinder.
Okay.
This was for like a Reasoning Gate matchup or a Cyberstein OTK, anything like that. I need turns to, you know, stick around and try to.
You want to know something funny?
What's that?
I almost played Stein OTK today.
Yeah, I was ready.
So the deck that I played today was the Reasoning Gate, the first deck he mentions, and then the second deck I thought about playing today was Stein OTK, and so I would
this card would have been your best friend.
That's right. Well, I play True Nade. I don't go for game unless I True Nade, so
okay.
This would have been my best friend. I would have just no, I get it though. Like, no, it's good stuff though. Yeah, those are good answers.
I tried to prepare for as much stuff as I could.
Well, I think
apparently I didn't have enough for the Warrior matchup, but it is what it is.
I think you just drew bad on that last game.
It's also all right. It happens. That's the side deck. That's the main deck.
Cool.
That's everything.
Yeah, it's great. Thanks for doing the deck profile. Do you have any shout outs you want to do?
I just want to shout out the Go Format website for, you know, bringing everybody together, helping share information, rulings.
They do
everything.
a really good job of making sure this format stays legit, and I would love to be involved in that. I love Go Format so much, but
for sure.
Yeah, they do a really good job, and yeah, no, that's it then, I guess.
That's it for me.
Thanks for doing the deck profile. Be sure to like the video, share the channel, subscribe, get the bell on, all that good stuff. And we will see you guys in the next video.